Subscribe below so you can catch another video. Oh my god, I just rhymed. I'm so funny. Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel. So today's video is about my favorite productivity apps for my my iPad. I'm a senior in college, so I have used quite a few productivity apps and know which ones I like, which ones are worth it, and which ones are just not for me. So I really hope that this is going to be beneficial. Again, make sure to comment anything down below. If you have a question, suggestion, I'm here to help. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll change the angle right now. Hey y'all, so welcome to my iPad. I zoomed you guys in a little bit closer so I can show you all of the productivity apps that I have on my iPad and that I use for school. So let's jump right into it. This is the lovely page, and we're just gonna go row by row and I'll kind of explain which apps I use for productivity and basically what is on my iPad. So we're gonna start off with Kindle. So Kindle has some of my class books, like my textbooks, I found on Kindle. And then also, if you are a student, you get 6 months free trial of Amazon Prime. So something cool that comes with it, you can go to Discover and then go to Prime Reading. And these are all books that Prime members read for free. So I know when it's the beginning of the year, we kind of want to buy a bunch of books and then we end up not reading them. So with Amazon, you can get 6 books that are on Prime for free. And then if you want a new book from this selection, you can just switch out an old one. You can see they have a bunch of books. Next, we have Amazon. It is kind of productive, kind of not. You know, we do get a student discount, so Amazon is really great. These top ones are more like for fun. So, you know, while you are being productive, sometimes you just want to get on Twitter, YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu, watch a show, and wind down. Balance is key. So next we have the Walmart app because I like to compare prices and stuff like that. This one is productive, you guys. So this is the Google Drive. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know Google Drive. You can just look up any projects, and then I do have these supporting apps that kind of go with it. I have Sheets, Docs, and Slides. Within Google Docs, I can also use this keyboard, which magnetizes to this lovely keyboard, and I can just type whatever and it works perfectly fine. This is really handy with Google Docs. Next on the list is Google Calendar. I highly recommend Google Calendar. It syncs up everything that you have to do from your iPhone to your computer to your iPad or whatever other devices. So it is all synced, so you can see all of the classes, you can create new ones. It's really beautiful. You can add alerts, which I always have alerts. You can put different colors, Google attachments. And something that's been really useful recently is adding video conferencing right here. It makes it so easy and you can just send people an invite over. So I highly recommend. So next I also have OneDrive, and the reason I have OneDrive is because I like to store my more professional documents in OneDrive. So for example, I have a lot of resumes in here and they're easy to access, they're easy to find. So I really like to have OneDrive and Google Drive. Google Drive for school and then OneDrive for professional development. Now Word and PowerPoint, you know, they're similar, but OneNote. I definitely want to show you guys OneNote. So the cool thing is with OneNote that you can create notebooks and you can create pages. It is so simple to organize. Something that I've seen people do and that I have even done is uploading anything from Goodnotes in here so that you can categorize it more. You also have different notebooks that you can create and then different sections that you can create. Each notebook can have different sections. So like lecture 2. And then you can go ahead and type on here. What you do if you want to use the Apple Pencil is you go to draw and then you choose your pen and you write. When considering an app to take notes in, I do recommend OneNote for organizing, but if you want to handwrite anything, I recommend writing it in Goodnotes and then importing your Goodnotes notes over here as a PDF and then, like organizing them in these different tabs. That is something that I have done. It has worked. when you write on here, you kind of don't know because you can like infinitely like scroll out and zoom in, and then when you're writing it just gets confusing. And I remember I had a notebook where my writing got slanted because I kept going closer and closer to write. So I definitely recommend OneNote for organizing, but mainly for handwriting I do recommend Goodnotes. So let's get out of there. Quizlet. After a lecture, I go into Quizlet and I transfer all of the facts into a Quizlet. I copy whatever is on the PowerPoint and I copy it in here, or I type it up from my notes. Whenever you create notebooks, create them by exam, and then you can just flip through all of these note cards at the end when you're about to have your exam, and you have everything that you need to know. So the next productivity app we have is ProCreate. Like you can see, these are just some examples. They did all of this, and then you have all of these amazing different brushes, different textures, everything. You can also pick any type of color that you can imagine, and then you can draw on there. This is amazing for if you're an artist, if you want to customize a video thumbnail, if you are into like selling stickers or creating your own stickers. This is an amazing platform to use. I highly recommend this because, you know, painting is very relaxing, you guys, and this is every single color you can imagine. What I used to do is put on a YouTube video of how to draw something, and then I would try to draw it too with all of these different brushes. So next is Canva. You know, we all use Canva for school, for personal, for everything, for creating social media graphics, from thumbnails, everything for your club, everything for your Instagram. So I highly recommend getting the app. I really like the Instagram features that it has. I have created some templates as well. This is, for example, a Goodnotes book cover that I created, and yeah. All right, next are these essential apps which I love. Fonto is where you can create any font. So plain image, use this. And then you can just add text, and then you can choose any font that you want. Let's say we're gonna go with this font. Done. Style, let's make it red, and there we go. So you can create any font. This is amazing for thumbnails, and it's also really great for Goodnotes headers. If you want to see how this can turn into a really cool Goodnotes header, go ahead and check out my Goodnotes hacks video. I'll link it down below, and I'll show you exactly how to use this feature in order to make a cool header. Next, we have Magic Eraser. So what you do is you select the image, and then let's crop it so it's not so big. Done. And then you can boop, and the background is gone, you guys. And then you can save this a transparent background, and that's how you add the titles to your Goodnotes and everything. This app is honestly so beneficial. I have used this so many times. Next, we have good old Pinterest. Everybody knows Pinterest, you know, when you're bored, you know, just scroll through Pinterest. Next, we have photo editing. So we have Visco. This app basically helps you make filters on certain photos. So these photos are from Unsplash. I added more of a fade to all of these pictures. I really like using Visco for photo editing, and it is really nice to see it on this big screen. Next, we have Facetune. Everybody knows what Facetune is. Photoshop Fix. So as you can see, this wall looks spotless. Well, it wasn't. It had a lot of dirty shoe marks, so I used the healing tool in order to get rid of the background being uneven, and just made it all really nice. So next we have Spider. Spider is one of my favorite apps. Whenever I'm bored or I just want to listen to a lecture and just kind of like do this on the side, this game has really helped me so much. I know we used to all play solitaire, but I feel like Spider is even more fun. So the next app is Vectornator. So Vectornator is basically like Illustrator from Adobe, but it is free. And I don't know how to use Illustrator. I remember I had to use it for a class, and it was really difficult for me. I definitely wanted to try Illustrator again, but I didn't have Adobe, so this is a really great option. I feel like it does so much that Illustrator does. They also have an app for the Mac, so if you don't have Illustrator, you can also get Vectornator on your Mac. Next, we have Unsplash. It's basically royalty-free images. Well, they're royalty-free to a certain degree, but you can like use these images on your website, or you can also type in like certain words, like let's say sky, and then you can see so many beautiful images that these amazing photographers took. Next, we have Instagram, and again, I use this for second accounts or school accounts. And then we have Canvas, which is the student platform. So I just have this app because I have to. Next, we have LinkedIn. LinkedIn is so important, you guys. LinkedIn is such a great professional tool, and you know, you can like look for jobs, you can see what people are up to and stuff, and it is such an amazing tool. So next we have Google Keep, and it's basically a sticky note platform. So you can just put like titles of your sticky notes and then add checkboxes, for example. All right, and then you can create lists in Google Keep, like astronomy homework. You can just make lists and everything, and these will sync over to your Google Calendar as well in like a little section on your Mac. If you guys want to see how I maximize Google Keep with Google Calendar, definitely let me know. Zoom is of course the video platform that we all know. All of our classes are moved online, or some are still in person, some are online. So you definitely need Zoom. I almost forgot about Goodnotes, which is the star of the show. I moved my Goodnotes down here so it's always available. So we can open Goodnotes right now. Goodnotes is basically the note-taking app. I can kind of show you guys. If I was writing something regular down, I just use this tool. And then this is how I write, blah, 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 blah. And then you can keep writing. And it's just amazing. You have all these colors. Again, this Apple Pencil is every color. You have all these highlighters, everything. You can import your class PowerPoints, and then you can directly write on them, and you can star certain things and do whatever you want. You can switch colors. Now, I do have a Goodnotes hacks video, which kind of goes in depth more about what Goodnotes is about. But if you want me to do a video on how I personally take notes that are efficient, then please let me know down below. That brings us to the end. Again, this is just a regular front page, didn't really customize this. And these are all of the apps that I have on my iPad and that allow me to be productive, whether it is for school or my hobbies or my interests. So definitely let me know which app was your favorite and which app you always use. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really hoped you enjoyed my kind of what's on my iPad / productivity apps. I know I watched a lot of these videos when it came to me purchasing a new iPad, so I really hope that this video was of value. And if you have any questions, again, let me know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.